Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone's fine and well. All right, I miss all you people in my class, everybody from JCC. All right, let's sit up nice and comfortable in our seats, plant our feet firmly on the ground, and just sit back in your chairs, relax your shoulders. You can have your palms up or you can have your palms down. And let's just focus on our breathing first, okay? So you can gaze down at the floor, or you can close your eyes as I am going to do. All right? Now I want you to take a nice big inhale through your nose. You're going to pause for the count of 2, and then you're going to exhale, nice and slow. Again. Flag pause. Let's count for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's do that for 6 times. Going at your own pace. Again. Relax your muscles in your face, your jaw. And when you might feel tight, try to send the breath there. And one more time. Okay, now you can open your eyes. Now you're going to take your palms, place them right towards your heart center, and you're going to scoot up a little bit in your chair, and you're going to sit up nice and tall, and on an inhale you're going to draw your palms up towards the ceiling, and on an exhale you're going to separate your hands and bring your hands down nice and slow, and then bring your hands back to heart center. Again, inhale as you draw the palms up. You can gaze up if you like. And now exhale, lower your palms. One more time. Inhale, draw the palms up. And exhale as you slowly lower, nice and slow. And now bring your hands right towards the heart center. All right. Now, this time, as you inhale, you're going to draw the palms open. Open your arms nice and wide. And now exhale, bring your palms back towards heart center. Inhale, draw the palms up. And exhale as you slowly lower down. And now inhale. Sweep the palms up and out, gaze up, palms touch, and exhale right towards the heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale, open up the palms nice and big. Exhale as you draw the palms right towards the heart center. Inhale, reach the palms up. Exhale as you lower the palms. And now inhale, draw the palms out and up. Feel it right in your back. Feels really good. Palms touch. And exhale right towards your heart center. And again, inhale, draw the palms open. Exhale, bring the palms together. Inhale, bring the palms up as you gaze up. Exhale as you lower the palms. And now inhale, draw the palms out and up, palms touch. Exhale right back to heart center. Good job. Now, let's take our palms on our lap, all right? Sitting up nice and tall. On an inhale, You're going to gaze up as you look towards the ceiling on an inhale. And now on an exhale, draw the chin close to the chest as you scoop the belly and drop the head, stretching out that spine. Again, inhale, bring the hands back, open up the chest. And now exhale, drawing the navel in towards the spine as you slide your hands down the knees. Again, inhale, draw the palms back as you gaze up. And exhale, scoop the belly. And just 2 more times. Inhale, draw the arms back. Feel that pinch right in between the shoulder blades. Exhale, scoop the belly. Getting a nice stretch, nice length in the spine. And 1 more time. Inhale, open up the chest, heart center towards the sky. And exhale, draw the palms down. All right. Now, sitting up nice and tall. On an inhale, draw the palms up. On an exhale, draw that left knee in close to you. Try to sit up as tall as you can. And now lower down. Let's try the other side. Inhale, draw the palms up. Exhale, take the right leg and draw it in nice and close to you. And exhale, lower down. Let's try that again. Inhale, draw the palms up. Exhale, left leg, pull that shin in as close as you can, getting a nice stretch in the back. And 1 more time. Inhale, sweep the palms up. Exhale, right leg comes in. And lower down. Okay, let's take our hips nice and wide now. Our legs. And we're going to stretch out our hips. Okay, so on an inhale, you're going to take your left leg and bring it down. And you're going to feel right here a nice stretch in your hip flexor. And now bring it back. And now the other side. Drop that knee so your knee is right in line with your hip and you're opening up those hips. Let's do it a few more times. Just go from side to side. And again. Side to side, 1 more time. All right, good job. Now, you're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to open up your arms nice and wide on an inhale. On an exhale, you're going to take your left arm underneath your right. So your elbows are touching. And now what you want to try to do is you can take your palms on your shoulders like this if it's good for you. Or you can take your forearms and press them together if that's good for you. Or you can bring this left arm underneath and just kind of try to go from the side so you can see. You can bring your palms as close as you can. All right, so you're sitting up nice and tall. And what you want to try to do, instead of having my arms down here, I want to try to bring them up in line with my shoulder. Opening up that shoulder. All right? And now, try to push your arms away a little bit. Okay? Now, inhale as you draw the arms up to whatever's good for you. Slight back bend. And now as you exhale, you're going to come down with the elbows, drawing the navel into the spine. And 2 more times. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale as you lower down. And just 2 more. Inhale. Feels really good. Exhale as you bring your arms down. And 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. And now just separate the arms and open up and lower. And roll those shoulders a couple times. That felt really good. Okay, now open up your palms again. Open up your arms on an inhale. Now on an exhale, take your right arm underneath your left this time, and you pick whatever option you like. All right, I'm gonna try to bring my hands close together. I'm gonna sit to the side so you can see. All right, now you can stay right here if that's fine for you, or you can try to bring your arms up a little bit more. And now try to push your arms away from you a little bit, so you feel that opening in your shoulder, all right? And now on an inhale, I'm gonna bring my arms up. You'll know when to stop. And now on an exhale, I'm gonna draw my navel into spine as I just hinge forward a little bit. And 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale. And last 2. Inhale. Exhale. And last time. And now inhale, open up the arms nice and big. And lower the palms. And now roll the shoulders again. It feels really good. Let's go the other way. Okay. Now let's do a nice stretch for our spines. All right. Sometimes you get up and your back is killing you. You don't even know why, but it just happens. Right. Let's rest our forearms right here. All right. Rest our forearms right on our legs, and you could stay right here. If this is fine for you, you're getting a nice stretch in your back. If your back's a little tight, okay. Just put my ponytail in. Now you can stay right here. You can take your hands above your knees, or start to slide them down your shins. So you might stop right here, and this might be fine. All right. Or you might go a little deeper. You know how you feel. You know what's best for you. Okay? And now we're just going to walk our hands back up our shins, back above the knees. And now we're going to draw our navel into the spine. And we're going to come up nice and slow. And you're going to feel a nice stretch in your spine. And you're going to come up nice and tall till the crown of your head is in line with the ceiling. Okay. And now, let's do that one more time. Rest your forearms here. So like I said before, you can stay here. You don't have to go any deeper. If you feel this is enough, this is where you're going to be. Everyone's different. You know, everyone feels different every day. Okay, now you're going to take your hands on your shins, and maybe you'll go down a little bit more. And now, a little more. And now let's take opposite hand to opposite elbow, and just kind of rock side to side a little bit. And this feels nice on your back. And now separate your hands, bring them above your knees. And now draw the navel into your spine so you're not just sitting up. You're coming up one vertebra at a time until you're sitting up nice and tall. And the crown of your head is in line with the ceiling. And now you're nice and relaxed. You feel really good, right? Okay. Now, for those of you in my class that have any knee issues, it's not really good to be getting up and down, up and down, up and down. So I'm going to show you from the side what I want you to do. Okay? You have your hands on your legs, and it's going to look like I'm going to get up, but I'm not really going to. I'm just going to go like this, very little. And you're going to feel your quad muscles right here, quadricep muscles get involved, right? So it's like you're going to get up, but you're not really going to get up. Okay? So let's do that one more time. And down. Okay, so those of you that have knee issues, that's what you're going to do. Those of you that don't have knee issues, you're going to stand up nice and tall in front of your chair. You're going to take your feet the width of the chair, and you're going to rest your hands right here. And now you're going to sit back like you're sitting on a chair. All right, I'm going to show you from the side again. Okay. So I'm going to sit back. So my knee is right in line with my ankle, and my shoulders are right over my hips. Right? So it's shoulder to hip, knee to ankle. And then I'm going to stand. And I'm going to sit on the chair. Now you're going to inhale, raise your palms up. Exhale, stand. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, stand. Inhale, raise the arms up. You don't have to bring them really high. And come back down. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Let me just take my chair, turn to the front. Now you know what we're doing. And now I'm going to inhale, and I'm going to bring my palms together, right towards my heart center. And I'm going to try to hold this for the count of 3, 2, 1, and good job. Everybody feel that? I'm sure you did. Let me try that one more time. Ready? Inhale, sit back. Exhale, stand up nice and tall. Again, inhale, sit. Exhale, stand. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, stand. And one more time. Inhale. Now, bring your palms right toward your heart center. And let's see if we can hold this time for 5, 4, 3, 2, and beautiful. All right, great job. Shake it out. Okay. Now, if you need a drink, you get a drink. Okay. You never have to get permission to get a drink. Okay. Now, let's everybody stand on the left side of our chair. Okay? We're going to stand on the left side of our chair. And we're just going to hold on to the chair. Because that's why we have the chair in the class, right? In case we need it. Now, I want you to take your left foot and bring the toe into the floor. And now you're going to open up that knee to the left side. So, we're going to practice some balancing, and even though I'm not lifting my foot yet, I'm still balancing because I don't have my feet like this. So I don't really have, I have a good base of support here, but when I have my foot like this, I don't. So even if you never lift it, you're still kind of balancing, okay? Now I'm holding onto the chair with my right hand, and my left hand's already off, it's not by me. And now the next thing I want you to do is focus on pulling your belly in, and look at a spot on the floor or wherever you want to gaze, and just try to focus on that. Because when you focus on something, you seem to balance better. When you let your eyes wander around the room, then you kind of lose your balance, okay? So let's give it a whirl. Now my arm's here, and now I'm going to pick that spot to look at, and I'm really going to focus, and I'm going to take my other hand off the chair, and I'm going to hold it for the count of 3, 2, 1, and beautiful job. You did really good on that. Let's try that one more time, okay? So not lifting my foot yet. My foot's still on the floor, and I'm going to pick the spot on the floor to look at. And now when I'm ready, I'm going to take my other hand off, and I'm going to hold it for the count of 3, 2, 1, and beautiful job, guys. Okay. Now you know it's going to get harder, right? Okay. Now you're going to take the left foot, and you're going to lift it up, say halfway up your leg. Now you're not going to get anywhere by the kneecap at all. You're not going to put any pressure there. Now what I want you to do is take the bottom of your shoe and just kind of press it into the side of your leg. Alright? You're not going anywhere near the knee. Now same thing applies. We're going to pull our belly in, pull our abdominals in, focus on that. Pick a spot on the floor, wherever you want to gaze. And now when you're ready, we're going to take our hands away for the count of 3, 2, 1, and beautiful job. Very good. Very good. Let's try the other side now. You know, they always say one side's better than the other, right? So I don't know, maybe that was my good side. Now I'm going to hold onto the chair now with my left hand. And I'm going to take my right toe into the floor. And now I'm going to open up my knee. Alright. And now, same thing. I'm going to pull my belly in, focus on that. Pick a spot on the floor to gaze at. My hands off the chair. And I'm going to take my other hand away. And I'm going to hold for the count of 3, 2, 1. And beautiful job. How did you do? You all look great. Alright. Try that again. Right, in case someone missed it the first time, right? The more you practice, the better you get, right? Okay. Pick a spot. 3, 2, 1, and beautiful. Alright. Now, we're going to raise that foot on the side of the leg. I'm going to raise it up. And we're going to focus on pulling our abdominals in, picking a spot on the floor. Just try to relax. Don't be so nervous, okay? Because if you need the chair there, it's there. So if I lose my balance, I can grab the chair, okay? All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. You all did perfect. All right, let's sit down again. And just to get a drink, take a little break. And just think about how you feel. When you're doing yoga, you want to see, did I feel good doing that? Don't worry that you didn't do anything perfect or not perfect. It's not about that. It's where you are today. All right? So after you get your drink, you're going to get up out of the chair again. And you're going to come on the right side of your chair. You're going to take your right toe under the chair. And your left foot is going to, your right foot's going to be out. Your left foot's going to be under the chair. Now, I want you to take that right toe and just turn it in a little bit, okay? Bring your hands right towards the heart center. Your knees right over your ankle. Now, you're going to give me a nice inhale. And now, bend that knee. So your knee is right over your ankle. And my heel of my left foot is pretty much in line with the arch of my right foot. And now I straighten my leg. Again, sink into the knee, whatever's good for you. And now come back. And again, bend the knee. And come back. And now this time we're going to extend the arms if it's good for you. You're going to inhale, extend those arms out. Gaze over that left hand. Look right over that middle finger. Because you're a strong warrior right now. You're a fierce warrior. You want to make sure that knee, your left knee is right over your ankle. And your right foot is really grounded into the floor. And now lower the arms. Again, inhale, sweep it out. So you can look right into the mirror, or you can gaze over your left fingers. Fierce warrior. See if you can hold this for the count of 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good job. Now we're going to add on. You're going to inhale. Take the arms out. Gaze over that middle finger. Now take that left palm up. On an inhale, draw the left palm up towards the ceiling. Feel that energy going right through your fingers. And the right hand just rest on your leg. And now come back to Warrior 2. Let's do that again. Inhale. Draw the palm up. Feel your side ribs open up. And exhale. Back to center. And one more time. Inhale. Sweep the palm up. And now exhale back to center. Lower your arms. Good job. Roll those shoulders. Now, I want you to take your hands on your hips, all right, to start. And what I want you to try to do is try to straighten this knee. So try to straighten your left knee as you bring your right hip up towards the ceiling. You want to make believe you're in in between two panes of glass. Now you can take your hand on the inside of your leg, or you can take your hand on the chair. Okay, so we're going to get into a triangle pose. So you have your foot under the chair a little bit, fingertips right here, and your hips going up. Now you don't want to lean to the front or lean to the back. You want to make believe you're in between two panes of glass. Alright, so my hand's right here. Now, any shoulder issues, keep your palm here, bring the shoulder back, open it up, or raise your arm up towards the ceiling. So right now you're in triangle pose. And now bend that left knee and come back up and lower. Beautiful job. Let's do that one more time, okay? Instead of taking our hands on our hips this time, reach this hand out and just reach for the chair. Reach, 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 reach. Arm goes up, hold. You can gaze up at your hand, or you can gaze right into the mirror, right into the front of the room. Whatever feels better for you. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and now bend that left knee, come back up, and lower down. Beautiful job. Okay, let's go on the other side of the chair now. Okay, now I'm going to take my right foot and bring my toe under the chair so it's facing that side. And now my left foot, I walk out a bit in my chair so you can see better. Okay. And now I'm going to bring my hands right towards my heart center. You want to make sure your knee is right over your ankle. You want to make sure it doesn't roll in. Try to keep it right in line. So the chair's pretty close, okay? Palms are right towards the heart center. And now bend that knee, whatever's good for you. And now take a look at that knee and make sure it's right over that ankle and it's not rolling in, okay? Come back up. And now, inhale. Bend the knee, whatever's good for you. And exhale back up. Again, inhale, bend the knee. Exhale back up. And one more time. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale back up. Now this time, you can keep your palms right where they are, or you can extend your arms out. And now bend that right knee. Gaze over the right fingertips. Shoulders are nice and even, relaxed. You're going to relax the muscles in your face. And just try to gaze over your fingertip. If that's not good, you could look right into the front of the room. Okay? Hold. And now lower down. Let's do that again. Inhale. Sweep the arms out. Knee is right over my ankle. And come down. Again. Inhale. So this left foot is really rooted into the ground. Think of a tree. How a tree gets rooted when you plant it, you know, and it's really strong. That's how that left leg should be. It's really doing all the work. Okay? And one more time. Inhale, draw the palms up. Gaze over that finger. Relax the shoulders. And now, take that right palm up. On an inhale, sweep it up. As your left hand just rests on your leg. And now come back to center, warrior two. Again, inhale, draw the palm up. Exhale back. Again, inhale, sweep the arm up. And exhale back. All right, good job. Now, take your hands on your hips. And what I want you to try to do now is you're going to try to straighten that knee. Not lock it out. Always have a little micro bend in it. But we're going to try to straighten it as we bring the left side of the hips up. So I'm not rolling to the front. I'm trying to stay. I'm in between two panes of glass. That's what you want to think of. All right? So you might want to put your hand on the chair. You might want to take your hand here. Whatever's better for you, that's what you're going to do. Okay? So for now, I'm just going to rest my hand on the chair. Now I can keep this hand here, because you don't want to sink into the shoulder and kind of curl forward. You want to keep the shoulder back and open up the chest. And now if you'd like, you can raise your arm up towards the ceiling. You can gaze up at your hand, or you can gaze to the front of the room. Whatever's better for you. And now you're going to bend that right knee and come back up. And lower your arms. Beautiful. Let's try that one more time. This time we're going to reach with the right hand. We're going to reach as we bring this hip up. Reach, 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 reach. Fingertips resting on the chair. Bring the left arm up. I'm gazing up at my hand. Or you can gaze into the mirror. Whatever's better for you, that's what you're going to do. You can even reach it over a little more. All right? Open up those ribs. And now bend that right knee and come back up. And lower. Good job. Okay. Now let's stand behind. Actually, no. I'm going to stand, push my chair out of the way so you can see. You're going to take your hands on your hips and you're going to come up on, you're going to lift all those toes right now. You're going to lift every toe. Even though you're in a shoe, try to lift your toes up. Spread them out, right? And now try to bring down one toe at a time, all right? You know it sounds funny, right? Try to bring one toe down at a time. All right, good job. So now you're standing up nice and tall. Take your hands on your hips, and I want you to find your hip crease right here. And that's where I want you to bend from, all right? So you're going to give me a nice inhale. As you exhale, you're going to hinge from your hip. You're going to hinge from the hip as you gaze at the floor. And now you're going to feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. A nice long spine. Shoulders relaxed. And now you're going to come up nice and slow. Alright, that felt good, right? Now we're going to do it behind our chair. Okay, so I'll show you from the side. I'm going to have my chair like this. And I'm going to reach my arms up on an inhale. And now on an exhale, I'm going to hinge from my hips. Hinge from my hips. Resting my hands. I push the chair away a little bit. Resting my hands. So right now I'm in a modified down dog. Okay? So my head is right in between my arms. I'm just holding on to the back of the chair. Now if my legs are tight, my hamstrings are tight, I can lift my left heel, lower down, and then the right heel. So I could bicycle my legs, and this feels pretty good, especially if your hamstrings are tight, you know, and it stretches them out. Alright, lower both heels, stretch one more time. And now walk your left foot in, your right foot in. And now holding onto the chair, just push those hips back. With your knees bent, it feels really good on your low back. Feels really good. And now draw your belly in and come up nice and slow. Alright. Beautiful job. Okay. Let's have a seat. Get a drink. I forgot my water in the car today. We always do that at the gym, right? We always forget it in the car, on the kitchen table. Well, that's what I did today. I forgot in the house. Okay. Now, let's take the left foot out. So my heel is into the floor and my toes up, you know, towards the ceiling, right? And I'm sitting up nice and tall. And now I'm going to give a nice big inhale. And now on an exhale, I'm just going to hinge forward slightly. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. And now sit up nice and tall. And now I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to maybe go a little deeper. But you want to keep your spine nice and long, okay? You don't want to round your back or round your shoulders, okay? So inhale, as you exhale, just slightly hinge. So your leg, oh, you feel it all the way at the back of your leg, all the way to your hamstring. And it feels pretty good. And sit up nice and tall. Now I'm going to do that one more time, okay? I'm going to try to hold it for the count of 5, okay? So you bend whatever's good for you. You don't have to, you could stay right here a little tiny bit, go a little deeper. Just make sure you keep your back nice and straight, okay? Inhale. And as you exhale, hinge. So your toes up towards the ceiling. And now we're going to hold this for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Okay, now sure that felt good, right? Now what I want you to do, my right leg is bent, my knee's bent. I'm going to take this ankle and cross it over my left shin. Now I'm sitting up nice and tall, right? And now you're going to bring this knee in and try to take the top of your foot, the side of your shoe actually, on the top of your left knee, okay? And now you're going to sit up nice and tall. So this is a modified, this is a pigeon in a chair, all right? So you're just going to sit up really tall, and some people's legs might be way up here. You know, everybody's flexibility is different, you know, so you do what's good for you. So you could stay right here. You don't have to do anything else. I'm feeling it already in my hips. I always have tight hips, right? But if you want, you can go sink a little bit, but keep that long spine, and you're going to feel that stretch in the glutes. Let's hold this for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and now come up. Good job. How'd that feel? Maybe not so good if you're tired, right? All right, let's try that one more time. Hinge from the hip and hold it. Relax your shoulders for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and beautiful. Uncross that foot. Okay. Now we do it on the other side. Take the right leg out. Toes going up towards the ceiling, right? And now I'm going to cross my left leg over. And now I'm going to hinge forward. Hinging from my hip, keeping a nice long spine. Keeping a nice long spine. Looking at my shoe. And now I'm going to sit up again. Do that 2 more times, all right? So maybe you come down a little more each time, but you still want to keep that long spine, okay? Inhale, exhale as you hinge. So you're hinging from the hip. Heels on the floor, toes up. That's my clock. It's a woodpecker. Come up. All right. And one more time. Hinge. And now come up. Now, see, if you can't get the leg over, whatever, you stay right here and do it again. Or drag this right foot in. Take your left ankle on top of the right knee, all right? So your foot should be flat, toe should be pointing towards me, all right? Now I'm sitting up nice and tall. I'm not even hinging yet, and I'm feeling this because I have very tight hips. Maybe you do too. Now, just hinge forward a little tiny bit. And let's try that again. Hinge, keeping that nice long spine. Beautiful job. All right, uncross. So how do you feel, everybody? Think about how you feel, you know? Okay. Now we're gonna get ready for Shavasana, and this is the part of the class where we try to de-stress, if possible, right in this time. It's a tough time for everybody. You're gonna sit back in your chairs. You're gonna take your palms up. You're gonna relax your shoulders. Gaze at the floor, just close your eyes. And now you're gonna relax the muscles in your face, your jaw. You're just gonna let your tongue just kind of fall in your mouth. And focus on your breathing. So you relax your eyes. Relax around your brow. And just try to de-stress, especially in this time with everything that's going on. It's really hard to. You just gotta try to make a little time to declutter your mind if possible. Just feel the breath going up the spine and down the spine. Now you start to wake up, you can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, you can flutter your eyes. And now take your hands, make a little fist, bring them right towards your bow forward. And I want to thank you for coming today, letting me into your living rooms or wherever you're watching this. And I want you to just be thankful for everything you do have. All right. Like I said, this time, everything that's going on, it's really hard to try to not be stressful, but try not to be. Bring your palms right towards your heart center. Sit nice and tall. And I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming on this yoga journey with me today. And have a wonderful week. Stay well, be safe, and I love you all. Namaste.